Today, we're going to create a cute little washroom from clay. We'll make a pink clay toilet, a small green lota, and a real working tap whose water will be perfectly cold and sweet. But what's the purpose of sweet water in a washroom? What a joke I've just made, and we'll also be making a colorful cot. Alright, let's get started then. First, we'll take some brown clay, which will form the main walls of our washroom. We'll roll the clay into a round shape, then carefully cut it from all sides to give it a perfect square. After that, with the help of a ruler, we'll create a design of small bricks on its surface. If you don't happen to have a ruler handy, that's perfectly fine. You can easily do this with a knife or even a cutter. The walls are now joined and glued together. Now, from pink clay, we'll make the washroom's most essential part. You must have guessed what I'm about to create. So here it is, a stylish pink toilet. For this, we took some pink clay, cut it from all four sides, then deep in the center, and finally, we poked a hole through it using a juice straw. Now, please don't assume that I picked this juice straw up from the dustbin. Seriously, I keep these kinds of things very carefully. So, our toilet is now complete. Next, let's create a lush green pot. For this, green clay is shaped into a round form and a hole is made from the top. Then, the clay is elongated to create the pot's handle. A spout was made on the front of the lota, from which the water will flow. Now let's decorate the lota with some flowers and leaves. Our lota is now ready. Now, we'll craft a small tap from white clay. One that gives little water but a big motor bill. Before even half a pot is full, Mom's voice starts calling from outside. Who opened the tap? Close it now. Do you want to flood the whole house? To give the tap a silver color, we used silver nail polish, so it looks like it's made of real iron. Let's go ahead and construct the remaining walls for the washroom, ensuring it's fully enclosed on all four sides. We certainly can't leave it exposed like this, because after all, privacy is quite important, isn't it? Next, we'll craft a wash basin using this yellow clay, as a wash basin is undeniably an essential item for any bathroom. When someone wakes up in the morning, they look absolutely ghastly. Oh my god. I can't relax until I've washed my face and seen myself in the mirror. So now, we'll even make a towel from blue and white clay to dry our face and hands after washing. Anyway, when there's no towel and you have to dry your face with your mom's dupatta, there's always that fear of getting a sudden slap from her.
So, today we'll keep everything fully stocked in the washroom.
Now, let's also create a tree by mixing dark brown and light brown clay. We'll form many small branches. As kids, we used to hang on these very branches all day long, just like monkeys. I remember there was a mango tree at my grandma's house. Today, we'll create lush green leaves just like those using clay. For the leaves, I carefully cut the clay into small, delicate pieces with scissors, then shape them to resemble tiny little leaves. By the way, please do tell me in the comments if you ever as a child swung from trees and ended up breaking a bone or two. Ouch! Oh, mama!
Now, we'll craft tiny strawberries from red clay and attach them to the tree. And just like that, our little tree will be complete. We didn't make a mango tree today because we had already created one in our previous video. We thought we'd try something new this time. Now, we'll roll out the brown clay into long strips and construct a cute little Charpai. However, this Charpai, as simple as it might appear, is actually not that easy to make.
Honestly, making this was so difficult, it felt like I was being put through the ringer. To create this, I first had to roll out a lot of colorful clay, shaping it into long, thin strands, much like the small ropes used for a traditional Charpai cord. Then, when it was my turn to weave these strands into the Charpai, I found myself fondly remembering my grandmother. Sometimes a clay rope would unexpectedly break, and at other times one would stubbornly stick to another. But despite all these little challenges, I somehow managed to successfully make this small, adorable Charpai. For such a beautiful and lovely cord, a like is absolutely deserved. Your single like will make all my hard-earned efforts truly worth it. I crafted the foot end of this vibrant cot from white clay, and for its legs, I chose brown clay. The brown clay gave it a distinct wooden look. Next, from purple clay, we'll make a soap dish and put a white bar of soap inside. Because in summer, when you come home after spending too much time in the sun, your family might not even recognize you saying, "My child can't be this tanned." Do saita sai ki faate liya.
Oh, mother, it's arrived.
So, I've made some soap, so you can scrub away and get back to your true self. Now, I'm going to start making a water cooler from pink and white clay to keep water cool. For this, I'll join the top and bottom parts together. I'll also make the lid pink. Then, we'll make the cooler's base from blue clay. We'll make a tap from blue clay and attach it. This cooler also has two benefits. No fridge bill worries, and you can sleep anywhere at night, keeping this with you. Now, we'll make a cutting board from yellow clay and place a sharp knife on top. To make samosas, we'll also need to make a wok, for which we'll use green clay. Then we'll add red handles to it. When guests arrive, we'll fry pakoras and samosas in it and eat them. A bucket is essential in the kitchen, so we're making one. For this, we use blue and white clay, shaped it like a bucket, and added 7 white loops. Now, whenever the little one needs a bath, Mom will fill it with water, sit in the courtyard, and bathe the child. Auntie will also use this same bucket for washing clothes. Now, we'll roll out the pink and blue clay into a long shape to create a wiper, as it's an important part of the bathroom family. Then, we'll also make a cute little cooker. People also refer to it as a pressure cooker. It's the kitchen's naughtiest child. His job is to sit around all day, ogling women and catcalling. And if by some mistake this is ever placed on the stove, we'd be afraid to even approach it, fearing it might just explode. Now we'll take the red clay and cut it into small square pieces. Then we will carefully stick all of them together. What are we going to make here? We're going to build a street cart. To make its wheels, I rolled some green clay into a bowl. Then I stretched out 7 pieces of yellow clay and stuck them on. I'm making long, slender pieces, just like the ones you'd find on a real wheel. And then, right in the middle, I carefully placed a small purple sphere. Next, I firmly attach this wheel to the main body of the cart, and then I'll also put its twin wheel in place. Now, with purple clay, I'll craft and attach all the remaining parts of the cart. If you haven't subscribed to this fun channel yet, please do so. You can enjoy more entertaining videos.